Here in part 2, we're asked to show that the sine of p plus q is equal to 84.85. So for this we should use from the formula sheet that sine of a plus b is equal to sine a cos b plus cos a sine b. And from the diagram we can see that well, first of all, we'll translate this into sine of p plus q is therefore equal to sine p cos q plus cos p sine q. And from our diagram, we'll therefore read sine p, which is equal to opposite over hypotenuse, so 15 upon 17, times cosine of q. Well, cosine is the adjacent side divided by the hypotenuse, so 8 upon 10, plus cosine of p, which is again the adjacent side 8 divided by the hypotenuse 17, so plus 8 upon 17 times sine of q, which is the opposite side 6 upon the hypotenuse 10, so times 6 upon 10, and 8 times 15 is 80 plus 40, so 120 upon 170, 10 times 17, 6 eighths are 48, again upon 170, same denominator for the two fractions, so we can just add the numerators 120 plus 48, 168, and then divide top and bottom by 2, we have 84 upon 85, that's what we were asked to find. Part B, we can use a similar approach where, again using the formula sheet, we would see that cosine of p plus q is equal to cosine p times cosine q minus sine p sine q, and again substitute values in, so cos p just 8 upon 17 again, times cosine of q, just 8 upon 10, minus sine p, which is opposite over hypotenuse, so 15 upon 17, times sine q, which is again 6 upon 10, and again we can see we've got 170 as a common denominator, and our numerator given by 8 times 8, which is 64, minus 6 times 15, well 6 times 15 is 90, so 64 minus 90 will be minus 26, I suppose we could express that as with 85 as the denominator again, so minus 13 upon 85. Now, so that's part B, part 1, or B part 1. Up here we had part A, and B part 2. We're asked for the tangent of p plus q. Well, tangent is defined as sine upon cosine, so simply take 84 upon 85. So tan of p plus q is equal to sine of p plus q upon cosine of p plus q by definition, which is equal to 84 upon 85 divided by minus 13 upon 85. Now if we divide by a fraction, it's the same as multiplying by the inverse of the fraction. So we'll turn that into times 85 upon minus 13. 85's cancel. That gives us minus 84 upon 13. And I think that's the end of the question. Yeah, that's all there is to it.